Alright, long story short, Thrawn is coming. So this will be minor spoilers from The Mandalorian, but it doesn't spoil that much because it's only a very small part. But if you were tuning into Season 2, Ahsoka makes her live-action debut, and in the course of the episode she's in, she mentions Thrawn. Now, if you're not familiar, Thrawn is essentially this kind of anti-heroic, kind of villainish character within the expanded universe. He has been in a lot of the media. He's in a lot of novels, and a lot of graphic novels, and of course he's been animated as well. However, he's never been a live-action character, and technically he's never been in the saga films or even the spin-offs. So The Mandalorian is his technical introduction into the Star Wars universe, but if you know the expanded universe, he's been there for quite some time. He's a huge fan favorite, and so this is probably going to get a lot of people excited. I myself am sort of Thrawn indifferent. I recognize he's a well-designed character. It's an interesting twist on the anti-hero. In the expanded universe, as far as I understand it, he made a deal with Sidious to basically serve him in order to save his people. So it's an interesting, kind of complicated backstory he has. Now, where and when he's going to show up, we don't really know, and we're sort of speculating. I'm taking a lot from Star Wars Only, who's very confident that he's going to show up in the Ahsoka series. But the fact is, we don't have really final confirmation as where he's going to show up, or even who is playing him, though there is a lot of speculation that it's going to be Lars, who was already in Rogue One, and that's sort of like the safe money is going to be on him. But again, we don't really know for sure. I mean, it'll probably happen with him, but we just don't know. But either way, Thrawn is coming, and obviously the signals that they're going to be pulling a lot more of the expanded universe. There's a lot to be said here, especially in terms of the fan hatred over Kathleen Kennedy and her sort of exiling the EU into this kind of nether region. Now, whether this is sort of a reversal on her part or they always planned this, it's unclear, but I think people were just panicking over nothing. Lucas has always said that the expanded universe is really not really part of the saga or the main story. It's just a lot of optional stories. But, Disney is not stupid. They realize if these things have enough fan audience, they're going to give it to the fans because they just want to sell more content. And as far as I know, the EU content has continued under Disney. I mean, it's called Legends, but for all intents and purposes, it's just sort of secondary canon. They just don't officially recognize it, but it's still there. My own Thrawn knowledge is kind of limited. I only read one graphic novel on him, which basically takes the Zahn novels as their source. Again, I have no issue with the character. I just guess I'm not going to be as excited as everyone else. But it does signal that it's becoming a much more fragmented fandom, and Disney is going to try to serve those diverse parts. I will say, though, that we probably should expect he's going to come very, very fast. I mean, I think we all knew Ahsoka and Luke were going to make some kind of appearance on The Mandalorian, but we were kind of stunned at how quick it was. So I expect maybe by the end of this year, if not the beginning of next year, we're going to see something with Thrawn. They're certainly going to release a teaser real soon with him. So it's interesting news and exciting in terms of the fandom. Yes, being sort of divided, but at least that divided fandom will get sort of their part of Star Wars. Again, I have no nostalgia for this kind of false unity of Star Wars fandom, so I'm excited for them, but I think we should just have a kind of stance of let's wait and see, because again, I think they did a good job with Vader. They didn't exactly overuse him. Yes, he's in Rogue One with a big cameo, but they've been pretty cautious about overusing some of the fan favorites, and I think in that respect, Kathleen Kennedy deserves a little bit of congratulations for not immediately pimping out almost every single fan favorite just for cashing them out for some immediate audience. But again, we'll wait and see whether they do a good job with Thrawn. But whether you like it or not, he is coming, and more probably of the expanded universe will be integrated into the saga films and the spin-offs, whether we like it or not. So that's where we are. All right, this has been Star Wars Analyzed on the controversies with Thrawn and the expanded universe and the new Star Wars. Thank you for listening. If you like the content, please hit the like button below. Please leave a comment below. Please consider supporting the work on Patreon. I'm putting up new content, and it'll be coming out real soon. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.